Thank you so much for what you do. Thank you guys for putting it on the line every day for us, for what you do to keep us all safe and to stand in the gap, stand on the wall, and protect us with the thin blue line, as we like to say. Again, my name is Bob Good, and I'm the Republican nominee in Virginia's 5th Congressional District, right here outside Lynchburg. I actually went to Liberty University. I wrestled here a few years ago, but worked here for 15 years in the athletics department before resigning to go full-time on the campaign trail a few months ago. I served in county government here locally on the Board of Supervisors, and I can tell you, before I got on the board, and the whole time I was on the board, I recognized that the most important function of government is to keep us safe, and the top priority for me during my time on the Board of Supervisors was public safety, law enforcement. And because of that priority, I voted for every funding request that came in front of us from the Director of Public Safety and from our sheriff and our law enforcement, which is how it should be. And I was a deficit hawk, I was a spending hawk, I was a fiscal conservative, but I could not scrimp when it came to trying to keep our citizens safe. And so I was proud of the fact, while we weren't where we wanted to be, we were the highest paid sheriff's department in greater Lynchburg and the surrounding counties here. And we grew the budget for the sheriff's department by some $75,000 on an annual basis during my time. Again, not where we want it to be. We were working on that, but I was thankful for that. And during my campaign for Congress here, we have held 8 Back the Blue rallies throughout the district, just trying to show you all how important you are to the communities. And because, you know, when you listen to the radical left, when you listen to the media, you listen to the other side, and you see what's happening in our urban centers and our cities, sometimes you could get the feeling that wasn't the case. But the majority of the folks are behind you. We had great turnout for those. I see some of you sheriffs that were with us when we did that. But I just want to say thanks for what you do. You know, we're trying to find ways to provide greater funding for you going forward, more support for you going forward. You know, and what can we do to sort of have a Back the Blue Bill of Rights, hey, we got your back bill. What can we do in Congress, whether it's to make, you know, attacking an officer a hate crime, whether it's to make an automatic death penalty if you kill someone that's serving in law enforcement. What can we do, you know, to give greater support also from, you know, legal or civil support to you. Here in Virginia, they're trying to take away qualified immunity. The Democrat Party is. They're reducing funding here in Virginia. They went after our sheriffs and deputy raises this year. They say they're going to go after benefits next year because many of our sheriffs, almost all of our sheriffs, said they're not going to support unconstitutional gun laws here in Virginia. And it's incredible that people like my opponent, who celebrate the violence and the rioting and the looting and the assault on innocent civilians, the destruction of property, the attacks on even law enforcement officers, that same party that supports that and supports defunding, which we're starting to run some ads where we're using my opponent's own words on that, calling for defunding the police, as incredible as that is. But the same party that celebrates the violence and supports defunding also wants to take away our Second Amendment rights to protect ourselves and to be there when you guys can't be there to keep us safe. So I just want to say thanks so much for what you do. Again, I'm Bob Good, Republican Congressman in the 5th District. The stakes could not be higher in this election. So much is on the line. The vision for our country on where we want to go, I hate to say it in political terms, but as parties, between the Republican Party and the Democrat Party, this is my right, your left, I should point the other way, the Republican Party and the Democrat Party, the vision for the country couldn't be more distinct, and the stakes couldn't be higher, and the battle lines could not be drawn in a more meaningful way, and there's no more clear than standing with you all. So thank you to you for you standing for us, and we stand for you, and when I get to Congress, I'm going to do everything I can to provide greater support for you. Thank you so much, and God bless each of you.